Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to show you a way, if you have Ableton Lite, which is included with a lot of different keyboards, drum pads, different things, audio interfaces, there's a good chance you might actually have a license for Ableton Lite. And I'll show you a really good thing that I was using it for. So this is, actually went on iTunes Store, which still exists, and bought What a Beautiful Name. And so I wanted to, because it's not, the key is D, and I wanted it in E, but not like 2 steps up, but 10 steps down. Because D, and then you add 2 steps up, and that's E. So you can either go 2 up or 10 down. So I figured out a way to make, see, here's the original key right here.
What a wonderful name it is.
So then there's that. So what I did was I took and made one, I'll show you exactly what I did. So I made one 2 higher. But the voice is going to sound like way higher. And so what I did was I put one that was 10 down. So I'll play them both for you. This is 10 steps down. So that is 10 steps down, and a lot of the parts are going to be mangled because that's a long way to go down. So what I did was I took the one, here's the one that's like 2 steps up. I took a lot out of it. Actually made an EQ. So I took all the high end out of it with this EQ. Right at about, what, 220. So I took that out of it, and I just, so basically I'm using the very bottom, which is a better pitch. Like 2 steps up is going to sound a lot better than 10 steps down. So I just kind of like, so for the other one, let's get it playing here. So I took it out and raised the highs a little bit on the same exact frequency. I actually just copied it over and changed it to cutting out the highs to cutting out the lows, from highs to lows. Just like flipped it, inverted it. And then I brought this up a little bit, and because it was just lacking a little bit of presence. And then I put like this reverb on it to kind of give it some space. Just a real small amount. And then I got this passive EQ I was using just a little bit. What did I do? I boosted the highs on it a little bit, brought the lows down. And then I put a de-esser because it gets a little harsh. So whenever it hits this little mark, you hear the S's. Let's see, yours is a... So that harsh part, it's like cutting out. So anyways, both of them together sound like this. And here's the original. But it makes a really good backing track for me because I'm going to practice over this. So that's pretty much it. And it's Ableton Live. Like I said, all you have to do really is I edited it over so I could get like the tempo on, which turned out to be 136. And then they have something where you can just click on warp, and it basically just takes it to, yeah, it's real easy to transpose things and hear them in a different way. Like Logic, Pro Tools, probably GarageBand, they have stuff like this. But for my ears, sometimes this can be the best one. Like it'll sound like very silly and chipmunky on a lot of software, but in Ableton it actually sounds, I mean, look, that's 10 steps down, which is pretty crazy, but it still sounds halfway decent. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that. And the only other thing I did was just to kind of level it out. I have one of these limiters on here. Pushes it up towards the top. Just to level it out a little bit. that's pretty much and also if you want any help, anybody sees this on like the Bethel team or somebody that's doing, doesn't have to be on the Bethel team. Like if somebody wants help with this, just like hit me up and let me know. As of right now, if you have like a song you want it in a certain key, you want to mess around with it, I can help you out with this, give you a template maybe or something. But yeah, just hit me up if you need something like this. Fun times.